Today I'm going to share with you how I see the crypto space in 2024 and my experience, right, of having been in this space since 2017. Okay, and today we also have another guest, right, and that person is Resh.
Welcome to the Modern Wealth Podcast, where we aim to empower, enrich, and evolve your lives. Every week, we invite special guests who will transform your lives financially and mentally. And today, we don't need to introduce him. We have our head coach. We have Kelvin. You know, all of y'all love him. All of y'all know him, right? So today, we're going to go very, very deep, right? But today, specifically in this episode, we're going to go a little bit deeper into what we usually teach, right? Like, so again, most of you guys know we share on a daily basis regards to futures trading, exactly how you can actually trade the markets to profit daily, okay? But beyond that, right, there's so much in the world of crypto, right?
Yes, that's
there's
right.
so much in the world of crypto beyond just trading. There's so many ways in which you can profit, right?
Yeah.
And bro, you know, just now, we had a previous guest who actually shared this one tip for traders. So I asked him, hey, how come some people succeed, some people don't succeed? And then he said this one thing, you know, the people who really succeed are the people who have depth and not breadth. People who go deep and very, very deep. Because when you go deep,
True.
you cannot shake your foundations.
Yeah, true.
Right? Because your roots are deep, right?
True.
You see, people whose roots are not deep, bro, wind one time come, boom, fly away, right? So you see, a lot of people, they try this, try that, try everything, but their roots are never deep. They don't really, really, truly understand, right? So when he said that, bro, I thought about you. I really thought about you. Because, bro, in terms of crypto, you are one guy who is deep, right? You are all in, you are focused, your roots are strong, right? Nobody can come and tell you, hey, Bitcoin's a scam, lah. Can't, bro. Like, where got such thing, right? Correct, no, bro?
Yeah.
So, you know, Kelvin is one guy, seriously, right? You know, roots are deep rooted, right? Within trading and crypto. And he, over the last, 7 years plus, you know, you've built so deep, you've tried everything, right, within the space, right? Whether it be, you know, staking, protocols, NFTs, DeFi, you know, you've built your depth. You know what works, what doesn't. How do you actually find out and suss out good companies, good projects? How do you know which companies are complete rubbish and bullshit? Right? You've seen what works in trading, what doesn't work in trading.
Yeah.
You've seen people make everything. You've seen people and yourself lose everything yourself.
Yeah.
Right? You've been through the highs and the lows, the valleys, deeps, and there's so much of wisdom that you can actually, you know, talk about. So today we'll talk about that.
Okay.
Right? We'll talk about market outlooks. Right? So it's going to be pretty exciting. So let's start off with. We started the year with the entire Bitcoin ETF approval. So what's your views with regards to that? Is that a good sign? Is that a bearish sign? What do you think?
Oh, the thing is, funny that guy mentioned about depth, right?
Yeah.
Because when I was in network marketing, I teach my downlines to build depth as well.
Yes, very important. Same principle, right?
Same principle.
Yeah.
Right. So, okay, Bitcoin ETF. Right. Good and bad, lah. Good and bad, right? The good thing is, okay, now Bitcoin is starting to go into the mainstream, right? Because of the Bitcoin ETFs, we rather, you know, organizations like retirement funds or government funds, they can start to invest in Bitcoin, right, via the ETFs, right? So I foresee the future for crypto is bright. It's going to be bright, right? But currently, I'm a bit cautious, right? Because seriously, this is new, right? This is new to everyone. So honestly speaking, within the next few months, next 6 months, I don't know what's going to happen. And the price of Bitcoin may tank, right? Or it may go to the moon, right? But I'm more to the bearish side. Okay, I'm always very cautious, right? Especially when everyone is saying, oh, Bitcoin will go to the moon, and then, you know, I've been there twice. When everyone is saying Bitcoin will go to the moon, it tanked. Yeah. So in fact, we are seeing it now, right? When the ETFs was launched, instead of going to the moon, Bitcoin tanked. Yeah. And I have a feeling it will continue to go lower, right? Because the institutions, the big boys, they want to buy Bitcoin at a lower price, just before the halving. Yeah. So the previous two cycles, we see Bitcoin going up, okay, as it approaches the halving. I think that now, this time round, it will be the opposite way. It will go down before the halving. Of course, I may be wrong, I don't know. Right? Somehow I have this feeling that this time round is going to be different from the previous bull cycles because of the ETFs thing. The big boys are coming in with their money, right? And obviously they want to get Bitcoin as cheap as possible. Right. So that's why I'm cautious.
Definitely,
right?
definitely.
I mean, it's common sense, right? Logical, right?
Yep.
So that's why I'm very cautious, right? As Bitcoin reaches the halving date sometime in April. Yeah. I don't expect it to go to the moon. Okay. I mean, that's my point of view.
Interesting. So again, I think sentiment analysis, just now we talked about sentiment analysis as well. So understanding sentiments and what everyone feels, right? When everyone's overly positive, then that's when you want to err on caution and err on the side of safety, right? So that's what you feel. So low 30s, that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, low 30s.
Okay, that's where you're seeing it.
Because
okay, interesting.
If I'm a whale, that's where I want to buy in to Bitcoin. Yeah.
The Bitcoin per se. Okay, that's cool. So what are your views with regards? So again, we have the Bitcoin approval as well, right? With that, possibly you have your Ethereum approval that might
sooner or later
that might happen as well. So generally, people are choosing Bitcoin, Ethereum. They ask, hey, which one better? What's your point of view with regards to allocation? These are the two main boys, right? So what do you think?
If you're a conservative investor, right, go for both.
Go for both.
Go for both, right? Well, it depends on how conservative you are. If you are really very conservative, then you should put more than 50% of your capital into Bitcoin, right? Okay. Then the rest into Ethereum.
What are you, bro?
Me? Honestly speaking.
Serious? Sure, of course, bro. Serious, bro. No holds barred. Let's go.
Okay, I mean, I've made my money, so I don't have to be conservative at all. Okay. Right? But if I haven't made my money yet, I'll put at least 50% of my capital into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay. 50-50. Okay. So the other 50, I will put it into other coins. Okay. Right, for more capital appreciation. Okay. Yeah, but right now, I mean, I've made my money. I'm basically using my profits to invest. Yep. Right? I can take more risks. Okay. Honestly speaking, I'm putting less than 5% in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, less than 5% in Bitcoin. Yeah, Ethereum. The other 95% are on the riskier coins, the newer coins, especially the layer 1s and 2s. Fantastic. I think it's important to understand what he's actually saying, right? So again, with profits, that's what he's doing, right? So it's very, very important to understand and listen carefully, right? Very, very important. Guys, one more thing which I want to share is this. Whatever that we share in this episode is not financial advice, right? Yep. Make sure you do what is what your doctor tells you to do. Right? please make sure that you listen with a pinch of salt. Everything that we share is our own personal opinions. This is what we are doing personally ourselves, right? So please understand and listen very carefully. Okay, that's good to hear, brother. Good to hear. All right. So in terms of there are so many cryptocurrencies, bro. Right? Yes. Right. So what do you see being the themes, right? So we have our solid layer ones. In the last cycle, we saw Solana, AVAX, layer ones like Luna, for example, do really, really well. Then we have our gaming tokens, for example. Not Luna. Then we have our not Luna. Yeah, we have no, but in the last cycle, I did really well, right? Yeah. We had our metaverse, right? Metaverse tokens, for example. We have categories like Decentraland, Mana. We had Sandbox doing really well. We have the AI theme tokens, for example, right? So what do you see being the theme of the year in our sectors? Which are the themes that you think will really take off and will really sustain and fly? Well, I would always go for the tried and tested narratives, the layer 1s and 2s. Right? But as I said, because I'm using my profits to invest now, I would go for the newer layer 1s and 2s. Right? Because I want to find the next Solana. Sure. Right. Definitely there will be one or two layer 1s that will be that may even do better than Solana. This time round. Right. In fact, their technology and all that, the speed, the technology, scalability, price-wise, the newer layer 1s are much better than the previous layer 1s like AVAX, Solana, and stuff. So. I'm heavily invested in that, layer 1s and 2s, the new coins. What some examples? We have SUI, SUI. SEI,
Yeah.
or SEI, I don't know how you pronounce it, SEI. We have TIA, short for Celestia.
Yeah, Celestia Network.
Then we have Aptos.
Yes.
Then we have the layer tools like Arbitrum, Optimism.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a lot more that will come up within the next few months.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure. So these are the ones you're looking at.
These are the ones I'm looking at,
Okay.
because layer 1s and 2s are basically the backbone of
The infrastructure.
of crypto,
Yes.
blockchain, right?
Yes.
Without layer 1s, there won't be layer 2s.
Yeah.
Right? And without layer 1s and 2s, there won't be decentralized applications.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So that is a safe narrative to invest in. Right? But having said that, not all layer 1s and 2s will make it. Yeah. So we still need to do our own
Due
due
diligence,
diligence, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So besides layer 1s and 2s, now the space is talking about layer 3s.
Tell me more.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so I have to do research on that, right? Layer 3s, I'm sure there will be layer 4s in the future, I don't know, right?
Multiple layers, bro. Layer after layer. Become freaking kuih lapis.
That's a good. Yeah, so okay, layer 1s and 2s is definitely a narrative that we should invest in. Right, the next will be, of course, AI. Yeah, AI. Of course, you have your Web 3s, your metaverse, your Web 3 games. Yeah, I don't particularly invest in the games itself. Right, I mean, I'm a gamer. I know gamers don't have loyalty. Once I on average, I play a game for only a few months. After that, I switch to another. Yeah, so I won't invest in the games itself, but I will invest in the industry. Okay, that caters to the gaming industry, like game developers, game distributors. You know,
What are some
companies.
examples in crypto, bro?
Okay, my favorite one is Render.
Render, okay.
RNDR.
Yes.
Because I mean, if you are a game developer, you need to render your pictures, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. So you need their services,
Yes,
right? And
absolutely.
currently, Render is the biggest
Yep.
in the decentralized area.
Fantastic token,
Yeah.
right?
So that is one. That's why I'm bullish about Render.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
It's like we need their business. Everyone needs their business,
Absolutely.
right? So this company, I think, will go far.
Yep.
So I'm heavily invested in Render. Yeah. Then we have Gala Games. Okay, it's like a game studio, you know,
Yes.
right?
Produce
Yeah.
a lot of games and everything.
Produce a lot of games. Then there's this Veracity, Falcon Forge.
Yes,
you know?
Falcon Forge.
So all these are game developers, game distributors.
Yes.
You know, these are the companies that I invest in.
Okay.
Okay, I call it the picks and shovels
Yes, of the industry.
investment strategy,
Yes,
like,
yes,
you know.
yes. Pick and shovels.
Yeah,
So,
so-
guys, for those of you who don't understand pick and shovels, back in the day where there was an entire gold rush, everybody was rushing to mine gold. The people who actually made the most money were the guys selling the shovels to these gold diggers. Many people try to find gold, but a few of them, a small percentage found gold. The rest left in, sad. Right?
Yeah.
But the guys who made the most were the people who were supplying these picks and shovels. So this is what I call the pick and shovel strategy, right? So again, many games were released, but who does everybody need? Right? And there comes, companies like Render, for example,
yeah.
Gala
Games.
right?
Yeah.
These are some companies, right? So fantastic examples, bro.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So I'm searching for the next Steam of
Steam, Crypto.
of crypto,
Yes,
of blockchain.
yes. Okay,
Right? I mean, if you're a gamer, you've heard of Steam,
Yes,
right?
yes.
But Steam is a centralized company. It belongs to the Web 2 companies that we call them, right?
Yes.
So I'm looking for the Steam of Web 3.
IMX.
IMX is a layer 2.
Yep.
It's a layer two.
On Ethereum, right? But
Yeah,
they
on
cater a lot for
Ethereum.
games.
They
and
cater
everything.
to gamers.
Yes,
you know?
gamers.
If you're a game developer, most likely you would go for IMX
Yes.
instead of Ethereum, for example. You know, yeah.
Interesting. But this is what Kelvin again, coming from experience, right? He likes games. He understands games. He plays games every day, right? So with games, he understands. Okay, cool. What will developers be looking for?
Yeah.
What are they using, right? And that's where he goes. That's where he finds, and that's where you look for opportunities as well,
Right.
Amazing, fantastic. Any other teams, or what about AI and everything?
I'm new to AI.
Okay.
Right? I'm still doing some research on AI. So Render caters to the AI industry as well.
Yes.
So that's why it's one of my favorite coins. It caters to the AI industry, it caters to the gaming, the Web 3 and what have you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Okay, that's one coin that I'm investing heavily in the gaming and AI narrative. Yeah, so I'm still researching on other AI coins
Yep.
because it's new, right?
Yep.
Totally new. The entire narrative is new. Yeah. So I haven't found, or I can't pinpoint on any coins yet
Okay.
that
Okay.
I'm super bullish, except for Render, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, because Render is I would say it's an old coin because it was around since the last cycle.
So again, I think you guys will be very, very familiar with all our technicals, right? With regards to how Kelvin trades the markets, okay? But one thing that we haven't really covered much is fundamentals, right? So talk about fundamentals and how do you actually find out about these coins? How do you actually research them fundamentally? How do you know about all these things, bro? So how can one start to understand the fundamentals behind these tokens and these opportunities?
Besides attending my workshop, of course.
Sure.
Right. Google.
Okay.
Google, YouTube, right? But you have to be careful if you go online. Say there are a lot of noises, right?
Sure.
Most of them are garbage.
Yep.
So you need to learn how to sift through the garbage to find the gold, the gem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do most of my research on using Google and YouTube.
Okay.
Right.
So you just typically like searching for the coins and what they do and read articles and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, I have a group of friends, right, who are experts in the crypto space. Yeah. So I get information from them. Yeah.
Fantastic.
And I also pay for researchers to do research for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you pay for a lot of investing articles and sites as well, huh?
Yeah, sites and individuals.
Any particular one that you recommend?
There's this website called Masari.
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 Yes, very
I
famous.
think it's Masari.io.
Yes.
Yeah.
Masari.
So they have very good researchers.
Yep.
Yeah. I get a lot of information from them.
Yes.
So this is a website that I recommend. Okay. To those who are interested to get more knowledge about this space of investing in coins and all that. Yeah.
Very nice. Masari, right? So
Masari,
again, I think in the entire space, this is one of the most they do a lot of deep work research into what they are investing in, the entire themes of the year, all of it, right? So if you are a nerd, you want to learn a lot more and go deeper, then I recommend Masari as well. That's something that I tune into quite often myself, right? Yeah. So pretty cool, right? So let's talk about the other forms, man. So besides tokens and everything, right? So how else you hear about people making money through airdrops lah?
Yeah.
IDOs lah, right? All these different things which you have participated in yourself, right? So what are some of the ways, if you can just share broadly, that people can actually explore to make money in crypto?
Airdrops is one way, right? Airdrops is like getting free money. Okay, but you need to know how to do it, right? There's a lot of work involved, right? In getting airdrops, it's not like you sit there and then money will drop from the sky, right? So you actually have to do certain activities. Okay, to get the airdrops. Yeah, but if you get the correct airdrops, okay, basically airdrops is you get free tokens from new projects or from projects that are not launched yet. Okay, so these projects they want traction, they want to build a community.
Yep.
So they give free coins to people, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what is called airdrops in the crypto space. They basically get free coins. So some of the coins are worthless at the end of the day, right? Some may go to the moon, some may give you 100x or even 200x's. I've encountered that before. Yeah. So, but the thing is, it's like maybe it's less than 5% of all the airdrops in the world that will give you 100x's, crazy gains. Yes. So that's why I don't do so much because it's not worth. The rewards are great, okay, but there's no risk, basically. It's just that it requires too much work. Yeah. Okay. Right. And I'm a trader at heart, so I rather trade. I like to trade. Instead of doing all these airdrops thingy. But I'm not saying it can't be done. It can. It can be quite fun sometimes, especially if you get a free coin that goes 100x.
Sure,
you go crazy, man, right?
Yeah.
So it may be for some people, it may not. Right?
What about people talk about investing a lot in decentralized exchanges, right? So before even they get listed, right? So a lot of people talk about generally if a coin is on Binance already, if it's already on, of course there's still a point to make money, right? But typically the process of how it works is that a coin gets listed, they get onto Uniswap, they get onto a decentralized platform, for example. Then once they really get traction, the exchanges will fight for their business,
wow.
right? For liquidity and everything. So do you have experience with that, and what is that like?
Yes, in fact, I'll be teaching students soon, right? When the time is right, how to buy coins from decentralized exchanges. Okay, because that's where you can find the next 100x.
Yep.
But that is also a place where you can find a lot of scammy coins.
For sure.
Because almost anyone can list their coins on decentralized exchanges,
Yep.
as compared to the major exchanges like Binance or Bybit. So that's one way to find the next 100x coins. But that is another way to lose all your money if you buy into the wrong coins. So again, my advice is to use your profits, okay, to buy coins from decentralized exchanges. Yeah, because you don't know which project is real and which is not. So again, it all boils down to spending time to do your research, read out on articles, read out on news about a particular project that is going to be launched on decentralized exchanges.
I think that's very, very important, right? Powerful vehicle, right? So again, I think the crazy thing about crypto is that you really never know, right? You really never know, right? You get one, Kelvin always will joke with me and tell me, bro, $50 might turn to 5 million, right? $50 might turn into $5,000. You really never know, only in crypto, right? And that can really, really definitely happen.
Because I've experienced it before.
Absolutely. We've
$1 can turn to 1,000.
We've seen it. I've seen it happen myself before as well, right? So it's an exciting world, but of course, the 50 can go to zero too, right? So that's why you use the profits, for example.
Yes, that's why I always
right?
advise to use profits to go and invest, go and play. Don't use your capital.
Very important. So share with us some stories, man, of some of the coins or whatever not that you've tried and turned out to be crazy, fantastic. Like what were some of the experiences, man, previously?
Well, I will always talk about Solana. Right, Solana. Basically, the whole entire ecosystem gave me more than 50x returns. I basically made back whatever I've lost because of Solana. Right?
And the entire ecosystem.
And the entire ecosystem.
Okay.
When I talk about ecosystem, I mean the coins that are built on the Solana network. Okay? The games, the NFTs, whatever. So. So Solana is one. Then what else?
So by the way, guys, if you all don't know about what Kelvin is referring to, right? So generally, Ethereum is the largest L1, right, and the second biggest is Solana. So within Solana, there's a whole different arena, right? So Ethereum generally is quite expensive, right? Whereas Solana is a lot cheaper in terms of gas fees and transaction fees and everything. So a lot of people, some people go to Solana. Why? Because it's cheaper to transact and stuff. So within Solana, there is DEXs within Solana. There are decentralized exchanges in Solana. There's an NFT marketplace within Solana. And there are so many different applications that is built upon Solana, right? Which you can invest in, you can go and do. There are meme coins within Solana as well. Right? Recently,
Bonk.
Yes, recently there was
Bonk.
a coin that made some people
crazy,
millions of dollars, right? Which is built upon Solana, right? So Solana is a huge ecosystem. Last time they had a lot of problems with the system shutting down and whatever not, right?
It's normal, right?
But very, very interesting and very strong place, right? Which again, as Kelvin has mentioned, made him a lot of money, right? So he's very familiar. So tell me about Solana, man. What were some projects that you discovered on there?
Radium, Serum. Okay, these two are exchanges,
Yes.
and they have IDO platforms as well.
Yeah, IDO platforms.
Serum. Wow. Imagine just 2 years back. Just 2 years back.
Absolutely, bro. I remember all this very, very clearly.
Okay, Serum, Radium. Honestly, there were so many projects that I invested, I can't even remember.
So can I ask you, so now we in this new cycle, this new phase, right? Like, are you looking to get back a lot into investing within the ecosystem?
Yes, of course. That's why I'm looking at the SUI ecosystem, the TI ecosystem, the what's the name? SEI ecosystem. So I'm going to do the same thing I did for Solana, okay, but on those ecosystems.
How can people get started if they want to, like, wow, Kelvin, I really want to get into the TI ecosystem, I want to look at coins within there. How do I start? What do I do?
Read up. Read up on firstly read up on what is TI, what is SEI, and what is SUI. And then go on from there. Right.
Hey guys, I hope you guys have been enjoying this episode on the Modern Wealth Podcast with Kelvin, right? You all know him, you all love him, right? So very simply, guys, we're gonna go deeper into exactly how we're gonna dive deep into ecosystems and all that good stuff coming right up. Let's go. So Kelvin, so you're talking about ecosystems, right? Diving deeper, looking at their white paper, looking at their websites. Anything else in particular?
Can you elaborate more? Like what do you mean? Anything else?
So anything else in terms of like how do you what do you really do to really deep dive into the particular ecosystem, right? So yes, sure, like superficially we look at charts, for example, but if I really want to dive deeper, right, I can read the white paper, website, anything else like is important criteria for you.
Follow the company's Twitter page, or X, formerly known as Twitter.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Follow that because whatever information that the project or the company releases, the first place they will post is on their Twitter feed.
Okay.
Yeah. So follow closely. Follow closely. Yeah. Then another would be join the community on Telegram. Right. Well, you get information from there as well, from the developers. Yeah.
What they're doing and everything.
What they're doing, what they're working on, their roadmap. You know, when are they launching their testnet, version 1 or 2?
Yes.
That's important.
Okay.
Right? You want to see whether they are real or not. You know, whether they are really building something. You know, whether they are doing anything. Right? Yeah. So that is one area that I focus on, okay, when I do my research. Okay. Yeah. Because sometimes you get projects that does fantastic marketing, you know, but after 3 months,
they disappear.
They're still there,
Yep.
but no activities, no noise, nothing, all quiet, you know. Yeah.
Reminds me, sorry bro, just reminds me of this NFT on Solana, Soul Chicks.
Oh yeah, man.
Right.
Sorry, bro.
No.
I was the one who
Is it?
So Chicks.
Oh shit, man, I forgot.
I was the one who recommended Resh to invest in that, and then it tanked.
I didn't even remember it was you, bro.
It was me. It was
you. Dude. It's okay, it doesn't matter. It's more financial decision. No, but crazy marketing, right?
Yeah, crazy marketing.
Crazy marketing, right? Absolutely amazing marketing. Like, they did so much, but it was just the marketing that's
Yeah, that's why I said don't invest in the games, you know. Invest in the picks and shovels. Yeah.
It was interesting, man. It was exactly during the entire 2021 period. Remember, bro?
Yeah, I know.
We all met up.
When we started CRP, that period. You know?
Slightly before that, I think we were Starbucks.
Yeah, before that,
during that period. Hey, you coming to me telling me, hey, bro, have a look. Son, we can get allocation and everything earlier and all that. Right, but anyways, right? Yeah, you win some, you learn some, lah, bro. Right? You win some, you learn some.
And I think you told me you know the developers, right? Or someone who knows the developers.
Yeah. So it was. Remember, it was Victor, right? Who actually knew the people, the marketing people behind it. So we all could get allocation, but then they were just oversubscribing. Anyways, right? Yeah. Again, lah, right? You don't try, you don't know. Correct, not?
Right.
I think in crypto, both me and Kelvin, what we really believe in is, bro, you never try, you don't know, correct or not?
Correct.
You can read whatever you can read whatever you want to read, but you got to put your money, you got to try, then you learn,
Yeah.
Correct or not?
Right.
You try 1-2 things, suddenly one thing does 100x, for example, fantastic, right? But if you never try, you never put your money down, you never know. Right? I think that's a philosophy that we really share.
That's where the excitement that's where the excitement is.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Crypto.
For sure. Yeah, that's something that I agree with. So that's what really, fascinated me about the entire scene as well, right? It's exciting, right? Yeah. It's exciting. Every day is changing. They talk about how 1 week in crypto can be like 1 year. Correct or not? Things can move so fast.
It's like
things
1
can
year
change.
in stocks.
It's like 1 year, absolutely, bro. It's like 1 year in the world, bro.
Yeah.
Things can change so much, so fast. Yeah. Even for our new students as well. You are 1 week trading, you're like, holy crap, I've learned so much, so quickly, so fast. It's intense, right? Your learning period just gets expanded, and wow, it's exciting, bro. I really love it. I really love it. Right? So again, guys, Kelvin. So typically, right, we're talking about a bull cycle, and from your experience, bro, how long do bull cycles last, and how long can we milk the cow and stuff?
1 year.
About 1 year?
1 year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're talking about the next.
Typically 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2024, 2025.
Well, if we look at the charts, okay, we look at history. Okay, the next bull cycle is supposed to come in 2025. Okay. Because the last one was 2021. And before that it was 2017. 2017 was the bull market. 2018 was the crash. 2021 2021 was the bull market. 2022 was the crash, right?
Yes, correct.
So if we look at these statistics, the next one should be in 2025.
2025, okay.
It shouldn't be this year.
Okay.
And this is also another reason why I'm cautious. Right? That's why I say this year could be different from the past. Okay, the bull cycle may come earlier, or it may be the same. You know, I told some students that this pump could be a fake pump. Right? So don't be so bullish. And well, I think I'm right to a certain extent. Okay, it went to I think 48,000. And then now,
post halving it went
to
48,000,
and then now it's 40,000. No, below 40,000.
39,
38. You know, So if history were to repeat itself, the actual bull cycle will come in 2025 next year, right?
Okay, interesting.
So that's why I'm cautious this year. You know, I'm not super bullish. This year. So I'm just watching the market slowly. You know.
Okay.
Yeah,
taking profits as it comes.
Right. Okay. There's still money to be made. There's still profits to be made. Right?
As always, right? As always. Yeah. I think the beautiful thing about trading is that I don't care, right? Like
of course. Right. In trading, we don't care.
I really don't care. Whatever, right?
Whatever market
it shows down and
money.
we short, right?
Yeah.
So this is very, very simple. That's one of the reasons why. Like just to share with you, bro, right? I was very, very glad because in my entire journey, I've tried so many things myself.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
There are narratives that in crypto that last and then they completely gone, right? Yep. But one thing that will remain is the fact that you can trade these tokens.
Right.
Right. That's something that will always remain, right? Because I tried so many things, right? With games, so many different things that we've tried, right? But again, there's a time and season. After that, no liquidity, everything sucks up, right? Yeah. NFTs and all these different things, right? Sucked out, cannot do anything anymore. You sucked down, cannot do anything. But in trading, there's always going to be, right? Like, hey, great man, markets go up, fantastic. Now everything dropping, what can you do? Short lah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. So that's exactly what you can do, which is beautiful, right? Which is why I love it.
Right? Yeah, same. That's why I trade. I don't have to bother about whether is it bull or bear market. I can make money any time, right? Yeah. So that's the beauty about trading, that I would encourage everyone to try their best to can learn and master it. Right? It's a skill that will.
It's a skill that can pay the bills.
It's a skill that will pay the bills and more.
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely. Learn to master the skill set. And if you learn to master the skill set, it can be very rewarding, right?
And you don't have the FOMO. There's like I said. Bull market, we long. Bear market, we short. Sideways market, we go for a swim.
We go for a swim. we front stroke and then back stroke at the same time, bro. Right, you do whatever stroke you want.
Right, no need to FOMO in now, seriously. Yeah.
I think that's a very, very good point, Kelvin. In the end of the day, I think in crypto, one of the things that I really learned, right, it's normal to feel FOMO, right? But the one thing, as in what has helped me, bro, is that I know I'm like, every time got opportunity one, no. Yeah. Every day got, no. Today you miss, never mind lah. Today you miss one travel recalls, is okay. Next week, tomorrow sure have, right? Like we'll confirm have opportunity one. So there's no need to FOMO. I miss one, I don't have to beat myself over it. Like it's not like, I missed already. Don't worry, Bitcoin price fly up, don't worry. One time it will come back down again. You will have a chance again, right? Yes. You really have a chance again. So there's no need to go and like, wow, now I need to enter, don't need, right? You can just go at your own pace. But of course, you must take action. You cannot just be sitting down forever at the side, not doing jack shit, right? So very, very important.
Why don't you share? What coins are you looking at now?
What coins am I looking at right now?
Are you looking at any coins or you're just basically a trader?
So for me personally, right? I have this theory I have this theory which I developed after getting some hard knocks, right? And the theory that I actually have developed is that I feel that only Bitcoin and Ethereum is really truly investable. Right, I feel Bitcoin and Ethereum is the only truly investable. When I talk about investable, I'm talking about long term.
The value investing guy.
Yeah, the value investing guy, right? But everything else in crypto, it is to me tradable, right? And I share you a story why I developed this theory, right? The reason why I developed this theory was very simply because of my experience with Luna. Right, so Luna was a coin that was back in 2021, 2022, it was a top 10 coin, right? Luna and UST. They were both number 6 and number 7, right? Multi-billion, $40 billion market cap. Extremely huge companies right? Which, strongest community, ticks all the boxes, very, very good chains, built beautifully, like the ecosystem was so beautiful, was so, like nothing came close, seriously, no joke, right? If you were to look at any other ecosystem and you look at the projects and how they're built and the sites and everything paled in comparison. So it was really by far and above, the most value, the best quality. So it was great. The story was great.
It was great.
But again,
they made a mistake.
They made a mistake.
They pegged their stable coin to Luna.
Yes,
That's
yes.
the mistake they made.
Yes.
If without that stable coin,
Yes, they
I
will
tell
be
you,
okay.
Luna will still be
fine.
around, will still be like
Exactly.
Solana.
Yeah,
a
but
lot
because of
of
ESP.
developers will be building on Luna.
Yeah, absolutely.
They made that mistake. They pegged.
Yes, the pegging, right?
Yeah, the pegging.
Obviously. Okay, anyways, right? So what happened was very simply because of the bank run that happened on Anchor Protocol, right? The bank run that happened. So when everyone started, withdrawing and there was a massive withdrawal of Anchor Protocol, what happened was
Was it UST?
it was UST,
UST,
yes,
right?
UST.
Yeah, that's the mistake they made.
Yes. But when there was the entire depegging of, as in when there was the entire bank run on Anchor Protocol, and when UST people started selling out, so they had to mint more and more Luna, and the supply of Luna became freaking trillions. So the value of it basically dropped. That's essentially what happened, right? So we went from $90 to literally zero, right? Almost 0.00.
0.000001, I think.
Sure,
I think there were 5 zeros.
Many zeros, right? Too many
Because
zeros.
I bought it at that price.
Sure, bro. too many zeros to count, right? But it was yeah, bro. So, then I was like, holy shit, man, damn, right? Like literally anything happened. This was testament to how, like, dude, doesn't matter whether a giant, even a giant can buckle and fall.
Yeah,
right?
well, like FTX,
Absolutely, like FTX, even a giant buckle and fall. So I was thinking to myself, dude, in crypto, again, nothing take away from it. I still believe in the entire ecosystem. Like, falls need to happen so that we can stand up stronger, right? That's what I always believe. Falls need to happen, bad players need to be taken out so that the system gets cleaned out and then, we build stronger and better, right? So, but that lesson taught me one very, very simple thing. Everything else is tradable, right? You must have a very clear entry and exit plan.
Right.
I enter a trade, I'm buying Sui, for example. Bro, I'm sorry, I love you, whatever, right? But I have a very, very clear exit
You
plan.
gotta sell everything at the peak.
Right, I've got an exit plan for profits. I've got an exit plan to get out. Right, like, hey man, dude, this is my maximum risk I'm willing to take with you. Right, if it gets to that point, I am bye. See you. Thank you very much. Right. So it's very, very important. Right, like in trading we always talk about you plan the trade and you trade the plan. Right, so it's very, 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 very clear for me. Again, right, it'll be very easy to say sell the peak, but we don't know when's the peak as well, right? I think that's something that we nobody can ever tell when the exact top is.
Yeah, of course.
Nobody knows where the top is, right? But hey, man, if I've made my profits, I'm going to de-risk. I'm going to take out my capital.
Right.
That's very, very important.
Take profits on the way up.
Yes, take profits on the way up. I think that's very, very important. So for me, that's my take, lah. So there's many coins, right? So again, I'm a very, very big fan of Arbitrum.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Right, Up, for example, I say Arbitrum, they're doing so many things, right? They're really, really building very, very well.
Yeah, it's a layer 2.
And layer 2, that's doing really well. In terms of a layer 1, bro, I go to many, many blockchain events. I attend a lot of different events and stuff. And one layer 1 that is doing so much work in so many different fields is Solana. Right? It's Solana, right?
My favorite.
Yeah, Solana's ecosystem is crazy, bro. They are supporting, creators, right? Recently I was at NAS Summit. They were the biggest sponsor for the entire event. And they are supporting creators to get into the Web3 space and all that. They're working with governments. They're building a mobile phone. Like, dude, so many things, right? There's a Solana phone that's going to be released, really released. So I don't know if you all know this. So I look at the work that Solana is putting in, the amount of funding they actually have into different projects and all that. I feel very, very bullish with the team, man. Seriously, they're doing far and above more than any other team is doing, right? From my own research and everything. So I really, really love Solana, and that's the reason why we've seen an amazing pump in the last, in this last couple of, it went from literally, man, like when FTX, when FTX happened, there was so much talk about Solana going to shit. Went to $8, and then we saw $8 all the way up to $120. Freaking crazy, man. Right, more than a.
I don't know whether some of the older students remember or not. I told you guys to buy at $8.
$8, for Solana.
I told people to buy at $8.
Yeah, absolutely crazy.
I
right?
bought at $8.
Yeah. $8 and then freaking rise all the way. Like, I didn't expect it to be such a crazy pump, right?
Neither did I, but I believe in that ecosystem. I believe in Solana. Yeah.
Very, very nice. So yeah, then after that, now it's retraced back as in as of this video, we're at below $80 or something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Buying opportunity.
Oh, yeah, buying opportunity possibly,
Accumulating
right?
opportunity.
Yeah, so accumulating opportunity for sure. So like Solana, Arbitrum, for example, are things that I really feel are things that we can actually look at and actually buy. I am a very, very big believer in, and again, this was something that I did a lot of research because of you, into render, right? So this is one of my, in my talk that I did, for our students, please go and watch Crypto Blast Off. This was one of the coins that I really see a very, very strong team into for 2024 as well, right? So I always mention, hey, Kelvin's biggest bag, make sure you all watch, make sure you all listen to, I always say, right? So whatever Kelvin mentions, I also mention as well. Very good coin to trade as well, bro. Love render to trade, man. Freaking money maker for me, man. Seriously, one of my favorite coins to trade. Quite simple to trade.
It's quite simple to trade.
Yeah, it's a very, very simple coin to trade. So render, for example, is another coin that I actually have. So yeah, man, these are some of the coins that I really have. And of course, I have quite a sizable bag into gaming tokens myself, right?
Ape?
Ape,
I think I know your favorite coin is the Ape.
Right?
Yeah.
So again, I go for the more popular ones, right? So Ape. IMX, Gala games, for example, very, very similar.
Yeah.
All right, because dude, okay, just to share with you, my life-changing token, the token that changed my entire perspective in life, in crypto, was AXS.
Right.
Was XC,
XC
right?
Infinity.
XC was the token that made me my first serious spot of gold in crypto. That made me holy crap! That was a $5,000 investment that became $130,000 within 6 months. Right, and I was like, wow, this is real, right? And it was through gaming.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
I didn't invest in that because it's not my in my investment thesis to invest in games lah.
Yeah. But in 2021, that was absolutely amazing because I saw how they were growing. I saw personally
you can still make money investing in games.
But I as in for me back then, right now the thesis completely changed.
Right,
but
it's completely changed.
Back then my thesis was very simply again about the whole scholar system and everything.
Because they were the only one.
Yeah.
Right, if you're talking about investing in games, they were the only one.
That's true.
Now it's different.
Yeah,
now
very,
there's a lot.
Yeah. Very, very different. So, again, that might not hold today. That I don't have any positions today in AXS. But back then, it really gave me the biggest gains, man. Absolutely amazing. And I don't know if you actually know this, bro. As in, you should. I think you would know as well. They actually, currently right now, they actually have the Ronin network.
Yeah, I know.
Right, so RON, right? So
it's supposed to be the layer one.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the layer one, essentially for games like RON.
Yeah,
right. Token has been doing pretty okay actually. You can have a look. And the reason why I am, I'm having a look is because AXS obviously onboarded the most number of people. Right, within gaming, they have millions and millions and millions of people.
Yeah.
The database is already there. Right, so to actually say that, hey, we have the the layer one to structure and to help all these games get on board. Why not? It's a no-brainer, man. So I think they have all the network effect in place to really make a good comeback, But again, how the team works, how the team does everything is very, very important as well.
That's
something to they're not working from zero. They're working with the biggest. At that point of time, the biggest game in the history of the metaverse, right?
Yeah.
So they're working with substance, right?
Yeah.
So something to look out for, possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah. So Ronin network, I'm gonna go check the charts, man. Right?
Yeah.
RON. Right. So yeah, bro, those are the themes and some of the things I'm looking at.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Right, great, man.
Yeah. But yeah, bro. Bro. So I have this one thing I want to dig your brains about. Okay. So I think one of the I wouldn't say mistakes right? But one of the things that I didn't really like about my portfolio last time was that, bro, I buy until I cannot keep track, right? 40, I'm invested in all these different exchanges. I went, and then literally, man, I had to Excel sheet is not enough, to keep track of all the different tokens. So are you still going to adopt that, where you put beans in many different places, or are you going to?
Okay, right. Speaking of this, there are websites out there that helps investors keep track of their coins.
Yes.
Right. One of the sites is called CoinStats. I use that to keep track of my coins all over the place. Yeah, it's a very good website. Of course, you gotta pay for their services.
Okay.
It's actually very cheap.
Okay.
Yeah. So I use that coinstats.com.
So like a portfolio tracker of sorts. But these are all your coins on your MetaMask, essentially, right?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how you keep track of everything.
Keep track of everything, yeah.
Okay. So you still have like, many different coins, 50, can possibly go up to more.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't really count the number of coins I have, but 50 is it's definitely more than that.
Definitely more.
Yeah, I have.
In the hundreds, bro?
Yeah, possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah, I have 5 portfolios.
Wow, okay. 5 portfolios?
5 different types of portfolios.
Okay.
Yeah, I even retain my my 2022 portfolio. The coins are still there.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So, as time goes by, I build different portfolios. Okay, now I'm going to build my 2024 portfolio. Yeah.
Okay. So the coins you're looking at, the new ones that get released, then you can open up.
So that's how I invest. I categorize my portfolio. So obviously all these portfolios are already in profit.
Okay.
Right. The capital is already taken back.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just let it run.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. See how it goes.
Yeah, because you never know, right?
Yeah. So now I channel the profits and my capital to the 2024 portfolio.
Yep. Interesting. Very nice. There's many different ways to skin the cat, right? So that's how Kelvin does it. Beautiful, fantastic. So Kelvin, one last question which I want to ask you, right? Which is this. I think many people struggle with volatility in crypto, right? Like they're invested and things go up so fast, things like, wow, today I'm so happy, tomorrow, walao, right? Like, everything gone already, bro, like it's so fast, so quick, and people I think quit because they cannot tahan, or they're like, I don't think this is for me, the volatility. How do you, what would you tell that person? How can they manage volatility better?
Actually, it's all about habits, It's whether you're used to it or not, right? That's right. So my advice is to start small. Right, to start small, try to get used to the volatility. Try to get used to making insane amounts overnight. Try to get used to losing everything overnight. Okay, but small amounts, right? And increase your amounts slowly, right? Because you need to get used to it. Right? A lot of people have never lost everything overnight before. Neither have they made tons of money overnight. So when they experience that, they are not used to it. They do not know how to handle, right? So the best way to do it is to start small, okay? Put small amounts of money, get used to it, right? As time goes by, you increase your amount, and sooner or later you'll be like me and Resh, Yeah, we're so used to it, no?
Yeah, absolutely. I call this in the class. I call this a progressive overload, right?
Okay.
Progressive overload. No, but it's the same thing, right? The
progressive,
gym,
yeah.
Right?
Slowly,
the gym,
yeah.
I can't bring you to the gym and give you 100 kg bench press.
No way, man. I'm not gonna.
No, but confirm crash and die. But again, the whole idea is you got to build your muscles, correct? Right?
Yeah, 1 kg at a time.
Yeah, 1 kg at a time, right? 1 kg at a time, 5 kilos at a time, you really got to build it up, right? Because if you're not trained on how to lift that weight, your muscles are not, you cannot take that kind of thing.
Correct, precisely.
Right? So even at my level, even at Kelvin's level, we need to train our mind so that we can take bigger swings, bigger volatility, because everything, there's different levels to the game, right? Different levels, when you manage 10 million, 20 million, 100 million, for example, it's going to be very, very, very different, right? Like your ability to manage the swings and everything is going to be different.
Yeah, like I said, start from $1 first, after that $10, $20, 100, 200, 1,000, Yeah. And if you do that, by the time you reach 10,000, you'll be like, nothing,
Absolutely,
nothing.
absolutely.
You're so used to the winning and losing. And of course, as you practice, you get better and better, Yeah. So sooner or later you reach a stage where you will win most of the time, right? You will make the correct decisions most of the time. It's a matter of practice and time and patience.
Time, patience, practice, habits. All of this is very, very important. I think for our students who listen to Kelvin every week, he repeats this relentlessly, right? Like to drill down in your heads, right? Like you have more good habits, you will end up becoming more profitable, right? You keep practicing
Obviously.
bad habits, then you will lose your entire account, you lose all your money, everything goes to zero. That's exactly what's up, right? The habits make a man, habits make you a profitable trader or a losing trader, right? So I think that's very, very important. Guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, right? I've learned a lot. I'm very, very sure you've learned a lot as well with regards to insights, outlooks, all these different things, right? Please make sure you take down your notes. And remember, whatever you shared is our own personal opinions, right? It's not financial advice, right? It's very, very important. But again, guys, thank you so much, Kelvin, for coming aboard, right? I think today's episode was fantastic. I hope the guys enjoyed it as well. Till next time, guys, we'll see you on the Modern Wealth Podcast. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.